Seems like everything's freezing a bit. There we are. Everything was freezing for a little bit once I turned the camera on, but what is going on, Pisces? This is Jen catching you on DTWJLife during Cancer season of 2020, and I have to say, of course I'm mentioning the obvious here. 2020 has been one heck of a year for all of us. We're dealing with quite a bit as it is, but as we all know, the synergy between Pisces and Cancer is always very heavy or very potent. Whether I'm reading Cancer during Pisces season or Pisces during Cancer season, either way, the synergy between the two signs creates a lot, I would say, like stirred up emotions, but definitely it also gives us both, I would have to say, heightened awareness, heightened intuition, so that, whatever it is that we are dealing with, we're able to deal with it proactively instead of doing damage control. However, there are some situations that kind of put us in a position to where we have to do damage control. And, I had to turn the camera on before I even got my cards out of their sleeve right here that I sewed it myself. Anyway, this is where I keep my cards. Yeah. And something had come through before I had turned the camera on, and the message was, make that money. Okay, Pisces, make that money. Despite what's going on, despite all the anxiety and stress you may be feeling, you're being called to make that money. Like, right now is the time. It's always when the pressure is on the highest, that's when you're supposed to hit it, because that's when you got to strike the iron while it's hot, as they say. Right? It's at its hottest right now. It is white hot. That's how hot it is right now. Time to strike that thing. It's time to make that money. That's what I'm hearing. That's what's coming through, Pisces. And I find that very interesting because the synergy between you and Cancer is, like I said, very potent. Not just during your season or Cancer season, but it's always very, very strong when we combine. Even if it isn't that season and we get together on any level, this is exactly when things start to freaking explode. Things start happening. Sometimes they're intense. Sometimes they're exciting. Sometimes these are things that you've been awaiting to do, but just haven't come through yet because you feel like you haven't found the right people, or you haven't found the right timing to do something. Timing is emphasized here. Timing. Yeah. It's really weird because right now we have Avalanche upright at the bottom of the deck, coming in sevenfold. The number of luck, but also the number of balance. You're being called to balance your energy, balance yourself in any way, shape, or form that you possibly can right now, because it is heavy. Before getting into the reading, I forgot to mention that the North and South nodes had shifted, and they're going to be in the new position for the next year and a half, and that is Gemini is in the North node, Sagittarius in the South node. The North node is your Dharma, the South node is your Karma. I will be uploading general videos describing the North and South node energies within the shift and how they're going to be affecting us overall. So look forward to that. Yeah, we have Avalanche upright at the bottom of the deck, and I felt the pressure to turn on a camera before even starting. Like, that's how heavy all of this is. I don't know if it's the heaviest for you or people that you're involved with, or both, but something is secretly in the works right now. That could be something that is outside of you or something that you're doing. And this can either be about business or work. That's really the focus here. That's what I'm getting. This is not about love. Again, this is a general reading, so if it is not something that is relevant to your life, do yourself a favor, open up the cage and let that fly. If it does not apply, open up the cage and let it fly. But thank you for joining me. Okay. I have to say this is very interesting, Pisces. From the cards that I've been given 5 cards. We have Cyclone inverted, Seed inverted, Devil upright, Fool upright, Wind upright. I know I'm going over it quick because I'm like really feeling that, that anxiety and stress myself. Anywho, you're freeing yourself from old people or old things that you used to believe that you could grow with, because there's no potential there. There's no potential of it ever planting, ever germinating, or like a bird. Again, I'll use that one again. There's just no potential of it flying. It's as if these people and situations have forgotten how to fly. You haven't. And because of this, you're kind of letting go of that and you're moving on from it. The reason why is because these people in these situations are tied to things that you're trying to get away from. It could be, any type of unhealthy desires, things that are bad for you. You're just trying to get yourself away from that. And it doesn't matter if it's in a spiritual way or not. It doesn't matter if it's in a political way or not. It doesn't matter if it has to, and anything that could be attached to it doesn't matter to you. You're doing it for the sake of resetting yourself and starting over again, Fool upright. You're trying to reset and start over again because what you are seeing is a completely unhealthy. The things and the people that you're seeing around you are completely unhealthy. And it's not to say that you're going to leave a specific job or a business because of this. You may change the way that you do things by resetting yourself completely. And if it is a thing of leaving a job, then, by all means, make sure that you have something lined up before you jump ship. If it's about business, I would not exactly jump ship. Because if you do that, well, obviously that affects your reputation as a business owner or an entrepreneur or a freelancer. What you want to do is focus more on resetting or redoing how you do things. Go back to the drawing board, go back to your blueprints, go over everything again, and then start all over again. Because there are certain things that have to be cleared out here that you're working on clearing out. Last card coming up is Wind upright, coming in 7-fold again. It's all about balance. And the balance, at this point, after you've been able to reset things and start over again, as you start over again, it's like you're vowing to overcome or rise above all of the drama that could potentially happen. Because even though you've done the work to become clear, to reset yourself, to start over, it's not like you can avoid any type of person or situation that has attachments to unhealthy desires, because they will come through. But the good news is that you're not only going to be able to intuit this or see this for what it is, you're going to know exactly how to respond to it before something comes to a boil. Like I said, it's more so about being proactive than focusing on damage control. Right now, you're kind of in a period where you're doing damage control because you're learning the ropes, but that's okay. This happens to everybody. The next step moving forward is to focus not only on your new plans that you're going to be setting forth. You're going to be focusing on immunity, not expansion, immunity. Whatever that means to you. That could be financial immunity, immunity for your health. It can mean immunity for your psyche, because sometimes, things can get so heavy that they mess with you that bad. They make you anxious, they make you angry, they make you stressed to the umph. And these are things that you need to learn to protect yourself from. It's like this. That rhymed. I love that. But it's the truth, and that's what's going on. This is something that you're facing right now, especially the Pisceans out here that are freelancers, self-employed, entrepreneurs, business owners, all of you, especially all of you, only because it's not like you could just jump ship and give up on what you've invested so much time and experience in. You're not the type to do that. You're not going to just run away from your problems, and I know that. And this is exactly why you're going to be not only resetting yourself, but resetting how things are done. From the point forward that you're ready to do that, you're focusing on being proactive. Pisces, I really enjoy doing this reading for you. If this has resonated, if it's relevant to your life, get in contact with me, because my prices for personal readings are going to be, they're going to remain discounted up until further notice. I understand that a lot's going on, and I'm not here to break the bank. I'm here to serve. If you need me, I'm here. All right, feel free to consult me. Be this about your psyche, business, anything legal, or about your spiritual journey overall moving forward, any of those, definitely contact me. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you. Much love and light. Blessed be.